Hi guys, so I've been 3D printing miniatures for about the past 5 years, which is just nuts how fast that time's gone. And also most of the miniatures I print are this sort of scale, 32mm, as that's the typical size that I play, well, the games. But obviously every now and then it's fun to print something, well, a little bit bigger. And this is where you kind of wonder where the term miniature sort of stops and starts, because this is a miniature, it just happens to be bigger than my hand miniature, and I would love to play Kill Team at this size, but obviously I don't have the room to be able to sort of accommodate that sort of thing. But yeah, 3D printing larger items obviously generally requires more build plates. And typically I've been using the Anycubic Photon P1. Had this for, well, got it at the beginning of this year, I believe. Absolutely love it. Obviously, excuse the state of it. But I've just recently got its big brother, the Anycubic P1 Max, which is released today. So guys, check out the links down below. We can find out more information about this awesome printer. Obviously, I'm not one that goes into all the specs. I mean, I could tell you it's got wave release technology and it reduces release force by 60%, but I'll literally be reading that off a bit of paper and don't know what I'm talking about. So yeah, check out the link down below, find out more information for yourself. So as you can see with the P1, yeah, I've taken the front lid off because I put mine on a shelf. So rather than having it go up and over, I just pulled mine forward. But obviously these are nice and easy to open. So one finger will open it, which is great if you are sort of busy with other stuff. And say, absolutely awesome looking printer. Same sort of build quality as obviously the Photon P1. Basically similar design, just bigger, which is awesome because if you want to print off bigger things in one hit. So you still got that nice quick release plate, which I love. Again, you can do it with one hand, which is really, really cool. And the same with the VAT. Again, a couple of little things just pop out the side, release the VAT, move it out. Bob's your auntie, Fanny's your aunt. And yeah, there you go. So I say nice and simple. So my cover, obviously, say I just slide it on and off. Obviously, it does get more fingerprints over it, which is a little bit of a shame. Um, but say I have mine on the shelf, so that's why I've done that. It's also got the same touch screen at the front. So if you are used to obviously the Anycubic range, then yeah, very similar to those. So you don't have to sort of learn new things, which again, for someone like me, I don't want a manual. I just want to plug and play. And that's exactly what this thing can do. So the miniature I showed you at the beginning, it's by Mr. Modulork. I'll leave a link down to him as well. And as you know, I love orcs, so they're always a good thing to sort of practice on. So I've imported it into the slicing software. Again, easy to use slicing software. As you know, guys, I'm not technically minded. I want something real easy to use, and this is exactly that. So I've scaled my little miniature. Well, I say it's little. Scaled up to 300%. I could have gone bigger, but yeah, I've gone 300%. So as you can see on the P1, yeah, I would need to print some bits out separately because, well, this is a bit of a chunky monkey. But the good thing is I can just swap over, click on the P1 Max, and as you can see, you can change the settings on the actual sort of the quality. 0.5 for me is perfect. I don't need to go any better than that. And as you can see, yeah, this guy easily fits on this. Say, could have gone bigger. Especially if I wanted to sort of say, I could have gone up to sort of 500, maybe even 600% with this dude and printed him out separately, but he would have been absolutely humongous. So this is where I would love to have the room to do a big size kill team. Basically another excuse to make another kill team board. So there we go, all the bits are on there, and again, simple as anything, just push a couple of buttons, it slices it, send it off to the printer, and then you can get a miniature from this size to, well, a whole lot bigger. And this is where, I'm going to say, 5 years I've been 3D printing. I still can't believe I can do this kind of thing in my own home. But obviously, guys, as always, take your own safety precautions when using resin printers, because obviously the resin isn't good for you. So yeah, take your own sort of safety sort of advice and tips. Obviously, I've scaled this up. I should have really have got the unsupported version and then used the slicing software to put supports in, because obviously I've scaled my supports up by 300%. But as you can see, yeah, they come off just as easy as the smaller ones. So I'll have to admit, I was a little bit sort of thinking, oh, these are pretty strong supports. They might not come off. But as you can see, yeah, the resin, it's still got some flex in it, which is good. So it does mean they're going to come off nice and easy. And so the thing I love about this is you can scale things up, but the quality is amazing. And it just looks fantastic. And so this is where obviously I love Mr. Modular. He makes things for obviously 32mm scale, but you can scale things up, and there's so much detail that you wouldn't be able to see when obviously it was smaller. And I actually love that. So this is obviously just one part. We'll glue all the bits together, and there we go. We've got yeah, the orc that's going to sell you his wares and tears, wares and fairs. It's wares and something. But yeah, love how he's come out. Say the supports should have changed them, but yeah, not too bad a job at all. So yeah, we can go into large scale miniatures. Don't lose any of the definition, and yeah, love it. So the P1 Max, guys, say released today. So click on a link down below to find out more information. As I say, I'm not the technically minded kind of guy, and rather than me just spieling off stuff, yeah, you're better off clicking the link and having a look for yourself. Or failing that, there's Faux Hammer. He's the guy I normally sort of send people to anyway. He gives you a lot more in-depth information into, well, how the machine works, why it works, and why this one is better than its competitors. So for me, I love the fact I've got this out of the box, plug and play, and it's done an absolutely fantastic job. And if you're like me, average Joe blogs, you don't need to know the technical side of stuff. It's like a car. I know how to drive a car. I don't even know how it works. I just need to know it works. I get in. So as I say, this chap here, peering through, this is Faux Hammer. Yeah, he knows his stuff, and he'll give you the technical sort of jargon, but he'll also back it up with reasons why it works and what it does and all the rest of it. As I say, for me, I would just be reading off a bit of paper, and well, it'd make no sense to me, and it'd probably make no sense to you. So yeah, so I'm not going to bother doing that. And there we go. So if you want to turn your minis into, well, maxis, then yeah, the P1 Max is definitely for you. Say, awesome build, awesome printer. So I've been using Anycubic printers for the last 5 years now, and obviously each time they bring a new one out, it just gets better, easier to use. And I say, just simple things like being able to lift the lid up with one finger, build plate off with one finger, just makes things so much easier to use. So say this printer is out today. There was an early bird price. I'm not sure how long that lasts for, so it's worth clicking on a link, finding out more details. And if you click on my links, an affiliate link, it doesn't cost you anything more, but I sometimes get a few pennies back, which obviously helps the channel out no end. There's also a discount code down below. Just get £15 off your order as well. So yeah, guys, I would love to be able to 3D print and make a kill team board of this sort of size, because it would just be so much fun. I'm just lacking in room. So whenever I do win the lottery and get a big place, you're going to see me print off a kill team like this and a big board, probably using this machine, because hey, it's just got a big build plate that can accommodate printing something nice and large. Okay, I'm going to go off now because I'm going to start waffling on, and we'll be here for another 5 hours. But yeah, guys, check out the links down below for more technical information about the printers. As I say, all I need to know is I can get it out of the box, which I've done. Bosh, it's working. I'm printing stuff. Good stuff. Okay, you guys take care. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave comments, all that fun stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. Let's see how big we can make this chap next time.